Hello everybody, how's it going? Asphalt Taz here. I'm gonna do a race. I'm gonna do Adder Addiction 13. I made a few changes tonight and I'm gonna test it out, see how it works. I had to move 3 of the ramps back. It seemed like I was overshooting the landing and just wasn't working for me. So I'm gonna go back and test it out here. I'm gonna get my garage and see here. Here we go. And I'm in. Now I'm in. Okay. So I got a few adders, a couple other cars. I like bikes too. Adder Addiction series has been around for a while. Really got to give a lot of thanks to my fans who enjoy these races. That's really cool. I'm getting my jobs here. I got that pretty quick. Sometimes that can hang up. It'd be a big pain in the ass. So Adder Addiction number 13 has got an 84% rating. That tends to fluctuate a lot with all my races, so it can go up down quite a bit. I've seen that down in the 70s when this race first started out. But this is the first time I've gone back to change it. At least the ramps. Let's do 1 lap, no contact. I know you guys prefer the GTA sometimes. That's cool. Blowing shit up's always a lot of fun, but I do the no contact to hit the ramps well and don't get bumped during the process. So here we go. Adder Addiction recommended, or Adder recommended. Yeah, you can do this with a Zentorno, upgraded Zentorno, or a stock or upgraded entity. This particular trigger, my car doesn't want to show up here, so I'm going to choose one of my adders, and hopefully it's the black adder. I like that adder. So here we go. I'm going to continue down the road here. I'm ready to play. All right. Awesome truck horn. So in a lot of these Adder Addiction races and some of my other races, the first ramp will not load all the way. Probably sometimes right until you get to the ramp. Now in this particular ramp for me, containers are going to load, and then as you'll see coming up here, boom, there goes the wooden ramps. And the blue ramp that's on top of there, the barrier, blue barrier didn't even load. But I did hit it. Now that ramp works pretty good. I got a lot of air, but it could probably be moved over to the right ever so slightly because I've landed closer to that park or that maze area there, or whatever you want to call it, more than I like. So that's for a future redesign, possibly. This ramp works pretty well. There's no real hop into the ramp. I usually hit this checkpoint pretty well. Got the tree. They have these new props here that I think these came out, these cars, dynamic cars came out part of the heist update. Yeah, I go through this alley here. Gotta be careful because I've seen a lot of people end up in that, well, at least a few people end up in that canal down there, going through that alley. There's a turn down here, going pretty fast, so here we go. Gonna turn the corner. Next ramp has got a little bit of a hop into it, so I tend to hold down on the left stick there and then hop over this bridge. Sometimes I'll come pretty close to that roof there, but I landed pretty good that time. That ramp seems to be working pretty well. I've seen others take it too, and there's some more of these dynamic cars, and they've done, they've landed pretty well too. Even some upgraded Zentornos didn't have any problem with that ramp. This ramp can be difficult for Zentornos because it's a wooden ramp, and sometimes it can just lag the car. Adders, no problem. I've never had a problem on wooden ramps with adders, unless they were built poorly. this ramp and the other ramp there I moved back. I took the blue barrier off the top of that ramp, hoping I would land in the water up here, because that's always, I didn't land in the water. I like the splash, but I bet you if I hit that ramp a little bit better, I would. Up here I move these checkpoints up here because the damn cardboard's down there. I hate that frickin' cardboard, man. So I move them up there so you can hit this ramp going pretty good speed. This ramp I moved back tonight because I was landing up on the bridge. That seems to work pretty well. It's going to take a few more times because I could possibly have stunted and maybe landed on the bridge, so we'll have to see how that plays out in the future. Alright, so that was it for the ramps. And around the corners here, get to the little ramp here into the bridge. There's a cinematic view, kaboom, boom, and then, alright, here's a finish line. Alright, well, you can do as many laps as you like. That is the newest ADDER Addiction, ADDER Addiction 13. Hope you guys liked the video. Again, thanks to all my fans. Really appreciate you guys liking my races. It's very cool. So, ADDER Addiction 14 should be out soon enough. And I will see you guys later. Rock on.